it's Harish and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be attempting to design a new character. I am doing like a bit of this video like live, like I'm talking while I'm gonna draw, so we're gonna see how that goes because I haven't done this in a while. Hopefully this goes well though. I know I said that I would like fill a lot of the sketchbook like up already or whatever, because this one's like way smaller than my moleskin one, but like not gonna lie, I'm like halfway through maybe and it's been like 3 months already. We're not gonna talk about that. Anyways, here is like just a basic body like base that I've sketched out so far of what I want her body type to be like. So the IC that I'm designing today is meant to be for my OC Universe Shard, which by the way I did have like a whole video dedicated to that, and I do have a playlist dedicated to it as well in case you guys want to check it out. But this OC is meant to be one of the like side characters I guess, but like on the protagonist side kind of. So far I have her name, which I know I want to be Daphne, and I might change that if like the design doesn't match the name that well in the end, but I think it will, because hold on, I do have this like sketch of the character that I've done just over like her hairstyle, because I was debating whether I wanted it to be like a low ponytail or braids, but I think I like how braids look better, so I think I'm just gonna go with this and we're just gonna see how it goes from there. We can like start with the clothes, I guess. Okay, I'm feeling like, what's it called? Is this like a sweetheart neckline? Or maybe I'm just like making that word up. I'm feeling this though. Okay, we could do like that. I feel like, bro, what if it was like the sleeves were like transparent, but then like the center, like this part of it is like opaque, obviously. I don't know, I feel like that'd look kind of cute. This is like not even at all. Hold on. I'll like decide the cut on the bottom later. I don't think the shoulder extends like that much. Or like the armpit area extends that much. Like what? This arm looks kind of weird. It's probably like too long or something. Yeah, that's fine. Girl, why is the shoulder so big? Okay, I'm thinking like a V cut for this top would be better. Just like so it's not bland, and that'll be the hands. I don't feel like drawing it, so we'll do that later. Okay, fix whatever this is. I'll like remind myself to do that later. So basically all my characters have like different combat outfits, right? Like so far I've designed Kai's combat outfit and then Maya's combat outfit, basically just like looking on Pinterest for like total like all black outfits and being like, oh yeah, this seems like something that they wear. I'm like doing it based off of that, but I think this character would wear pants. I just don't want it to look like super tacky, you know? Okay, you know what? Actually, let's just draw her wearing a skirt. Okay, I'm gonna like draw on the shoes first. Girl, why are the shoes different sizes? I'm sorry, I was literally in art block for like so long. I think I'm gonna just like time-lapse the rest. Okay, voiceover Hershey here, because your girl literally cannot talk and draw at the same time. When I was trying to film this video in real time, I've come to the realization that either I yapped for so long about like the weirdest topic ever, like I was talking about something that didn't even relate to the drawing, so I had to cut out like all that footage, and it didn't even include me drawing. Like I can't do the two at the same time. Or there are times when I literally just don't talk, like I sit in silence and I draw for like 10 or 15 minutes and I just don't know what to put in between there, so I'm just switching to voiceover now. Let me know if you guys do want videos where I am trying to talk in real time though. I feel like the only time that I really do that is during my live streams, but like other than that I don't really have practice in doing that, which is why it feels kind of weird. But let me know if you're interested in those type of videos, because I feel like if I do that I'm like able to share my thought process more, just because like looking back and doing a voiceover right now, like I don't remember exactly what I was thinking when I was doing the whole character design and everything. So after doing the sketch, I finished most of the liner off camera. I just used the simple black Ohu fine liner just because like I actually haven't used many brown or colorful fine liners in a bit, and I figured that like if I get the colors for her actual outfit and stuff down, then it'd be easier for me to choose which fine liner color would match with her design a bit more. I feel like with her like color scheme, you'll see it later when I actually color it, but here's like a reference picture that I did in Procreate just to like figure out what the color scheme should be. Originally I was going to incorporate a lot more purples, because when I think of the name Daphne I just think of purple for some reason. But then I realized that like this combo of like slightly more tan skin and then like more warm earthy tones like blue or green or like even white as unusual, it just looks really good. So I did really like that color scheme and I ended up going with that instead. I did also use like mainly Ohu markers for this entire drawing, and the skin did take a bit of layering to get, just because I don't have like this exact color, or I think I used to, but like it's kind of dried out by now. And I did want to start it off like really light, because if I start off with like a color that's way too dark, then I won't be able to layer on top of that and add shadows, and it'll just make the skin tone like much darker than what I originally wanted. So I just started with a super light color, and then I went in and layered with some purples for the shadows, as well as like a slightly beige, I think it was like the color sand, I don't remember what like the writing was, and I used that to shade the skin. By the way, that little space at the very bottom, I used it to put in the colors and like their numbers and names, just to know like what colors I should use whenever I'm doing another illustration of her. I think the page next to this, I'm going to be just sketching her, not like with color or anything, but just sketching her and like trying to get a feel for her facial features and how I want her to look and like her hairstyle in different angles. Speaking of which, I really actually like this hairstyle on her. Like before, I feel like she would have been the type to just wear her hair in like a low ponytail, but I think these braids really match her personality, and they definitely, okay, I don't want to say too much because she does play a really important part in the story, but like not until later on. But I feel like this twin braid hairstyle kind of helps convey like her like youth and innocence, and like how she's like really not that much of an important character until you look closely or until it's like later on revealed. But yeah. Also, I am back to making OC animatics after quite a while. Like, I think I was going through a bit of an art block at that time too, in terms of what I wanted my OC animatics to include. So I was struggling a bit with like coming up with like what characters to include my animatics and stuff, but now I do have inspiration again. And I am also on spring break officially, which thank God, like I was getting so sick of school at this point. But after this break, which like lasts for a week, it's home stretch, baby. So I'm actually just so excited for the weather to get warmer and for summer vacation, because that means I'll be able to post more and also make more OC animatics. And I really want to start writing my story. Like, I don't know why, but I just got a sudden burst of inspiration to start drawing my story. I have also been thinking about making like a video like purely dedicated to talking about my character relationships in my OC story, just because I feel like some people who come from watching my OC animatic videos might not fully understand the story if they haven't like watched every single animatic. So I feel like just putting all that information in one single video that I can like direct people to if they have questions about it would be nice, and also just as a guide for myself. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. I'm like planning on making more OC content this week, mainly just because I am on break and I'll have more time to like develop the story and stuff. But honestly, after this, I think the only OC video that I really have planned is like the character design for Daphne and Ash together. And Ash, I'm like almost done with his design. I just have to like figure out a few final details. But yeah, so the outfit that she's wearing right now isn't gonna be like her school uniform. I think that she might just like wear this on her day out or something. And I feel like all my characters should have one of those outfits that's just like their standard outfit, I guess, that I can just draw them wearing like whenever I'm just drawing them or doodling them or whatever. But it's not like her school uniform. And speaking of which, I still haven't decided like what color their school uniform should be, because like I know I mentioned earlier that I already have like most of their combat outfits planned just because it's like all black and it's pretty easy to design. But their school uniform, I kind of have to like put all the characters together and like figure out what their color schemes are like without like the clothing or like other articles of jewelry or whatever, like deciding that. And then based on that, I need to like figure out which two colors like complement with most of their designs. I don't want like the design to match really well with one character and then like it like just messes up all the other characters' color schemes or whatever. So I need to figure that out, and I need to like make a whole like spreadsheet of all my character designs on like one page on Procreate and figure out which colors would look nice. But yeah. Now we are just finishing up the second illustration. I already finished up the full body one, and I think off camera I did add in like some little notes like talking about like her power, and she's going to be an aura, like a light aura manipulator. I still haven't decided what she would specialize in though, just because I don't really know her character that well yet, and I haven't figured out her personality that well yet either. So I feel like once I figure that out, I'll be able to figure out her specialization. After that, I'm coloring the eye on top, and I literally just added that because I didn't know what else to add in that space. It was just kind of blank up there, and I didn't want to like add her name there because I was already planning on adding it to the side, which is what you'll see me do next. So I just decided to do a close-up of her eye and fill in the color, and I figured that green would be like a nice complementing color because she mainly does wear green, as we see in the outfits that she's wearing right now. But yeah, here is how the finished page looks. As always, thank you guys so much for watching till the end. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!